Alright guys, we got a Viggen in the window. Yeah, boys. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take you guys on the first walk around on this car. I think I picked up a pretty good gem here, but let's check it out. I'll show you guys. So here it is, 1999 Saab 9.3 Viggen with that blue paint. Really rare. I took the front bumper off just to tow it home, so if you guys are wondering, it's there in the back seat. It is not cracked up. It's got some scrapes on the lower end, but we'll do some fixing on that. The body, as you guys can see, is really well kept. This car is garage kept. So we got a little sun fade here, and there's like a little burn spot in the paint over there. So just some little things I might just do some touch up on the roof, but like none of that's like a big deal. The rest of it's really put into shape, into a good place. The clear coat here on the bumpers faded off, but nothing that is out of the ordinary. Cover is missing there. I got some fresh ones on the way, so we'll have to do some painting. The rims are all in pretty decent shape. These look like they've been repainted or repaired at some point, but they're overall cosmetically straight and good. This car, like I said, guys, is so well kept. Like for $19.99, it's garage kept, 3 owners, no accidents. I got the Carfax. We can review it in this video here, but I'm gonna order some new mats. The mat is in the trunk, but look at the seat, not bad. Usually these blue Viggen seats are really beat up. These aren't so bad. So we're gonna yeah, look at this. But yeah, there's the front bumper in the back there. Car's all well put together. All the pixel screens work. Clutch feels good. I'm telling you guys, we crushed it. Just crushed it on this find. I really crushed it on this find. So I'm excited. Let's take a look under the hood here. So cosmetically, the car is great. History on the car is fantastic. It's literally perfect. We got to do emblems. We got one emblem missing here, which we'll get. 0 accidents. Well maintained. And we're gonna pull the oil pan on this car because these earlier 9.3 or these earlier 2.3 engines had the sludging issue. You guys can see there's some oil leaking on the valve cover, so we'll have to do that. Clean up the intake. This PVC system, PCV system needs to be updated. Let me see if it even has the updated PCV valve, which it doesn't. So we're gonna do the upgrade kit on this. I can tell that it doesn't have it. Vacuum lines we'll have to do. So we're just gonna do some TLC around this whole car. Including probably when I pull this valve cover off, we'll sand it down and repaint it as well, just to make sure that looks nice. And then I gotta locate a cover for that, so that's all back in order. But this thing's freaking awesome, guys. Just gonna give it some TLC. Obviously it's a little dirty, but all the trim is intact. The body lines are perfect. There's no dings or dents or scratches. Like this car is, like once we finish the TLC on this thing, it's going to be showroom perfect. Some of these seals have aged a little bit, so maybe I can find some fresh seals. I have to look into this. This is just some like sun fade or whatever that is. Nothing that's like out of the ordinary or crazy by any means. But get some fresh 3M tape on here. We've been through that rigmarole on the last one. Sunroof is in good shape. It all works. Air conditioning blows cold. I mean, we got ourselves a nice Viggen, guys. And my son is following me around, so we're hanging out here. But yeah, tires are good, brakes are good, and this is the Viggen, guys. So we'll go through the Carfax, and yeah, I drove 7 hours today. 7 hours today on the U-Haul. There is, hold on, still over there. But yeah, pretty freaking cool, guys. So stay tuned. We'll go through the Carfax and show you guys what this thing is all about. All right, guys, here's the front bumper. You guys can tell it's in top shape. No cracks, just some scuffs on that bottom part. Standard for these low Viggen rims. Exhaust is leaking, but we'll get that taken care of very easily. And everything else is just perfect, guys. It really is. Just some little things here and there. You guys can see this original Saab mat is shot, but check out underneath the car. Look at that. Just fresh. Absolutely fresh. Really excited, guys. Alright guys, so here is the Carfax on the Viggen that we just bought, and you can see we got 3 previous owners to myself, 0 accidents, okay, 126,762. I think the dealer might have had it, might have put a few hundred miles on it, but other than that, nothing crazy. So, owner 1 owned the car for 13 years, average of 7,700 miles a year, not so much. Owner 2, 5 years, almost 6 years, 1,400 miles a year, and owner 3, 6 years, 2,000 miles a year. So, owner 1 is owner 1. Most of the life of the car under owner 1 was, or half of the life under owner 1 was under warranty, so obviously maintained probably at the dealership. Then, let me continue on that one in a second, so stand by on that. But owner 2 and 3 were clearly Saab enthusiasts, and they were not driving this car year-round, which is a good thing. So, car. Owner number 1. The only thing of concern on owner number 1 is that we have the first vehicle serviced at 51,900 miles. The only reason why I don't believe that this is a bad thing is because if I continue down on the owner 1 service records, you'll see that every 4 to 5,000 miles, he was getting the oil changed and fuel system checked, you know, servicing the car, antifreeze, coolant, flush changed, etc., etc. So I don't think that the car went 51,000 miles without service. I think he just might have had it done at a local shop, maybe a buddy, or maybe he did it himself. Who really knows? But like I said, I don't believe he went 50,000 miles without service, because here again, 59,000 oil change. All right. 61,000 emissions check, 62,000 miles, so that's 4,000 miles, oil change and filter. 69, again, oil change and filter. 73, oil change and filter. So this owner 1 really took care of this car very well. Oil change and filter again at 87, 78, all the way through. So whoever owned this car did a phenomenal job. Transmission serviced at 91,000. I don't know what that means, if that means clutch replaced or not. I mean, the clutch on the car feels fine, so who knows, but obviously the car was cared for. All right, owner 2 picked it up around 99,000 miles. Actually, like figure 96,000 miles, 98,000 miles, somewhere over here. But oil change, 99,000 miles. We have the car at 127 right now, so figure that's 30,000 miles divided by 5 is 6 service intervals for oil since the owner 2. All right, but I think we're gonna have more, just because the car sat a lot. But here, 99,000 oil change. 2014, 15, 103, 104 emissions checked. Big one, 105, power steering check, power steering hoses, lines replaced. These 9.3s have the high pressure power steering lines go bad. And here we go, right here. This thing was fixed, replaced. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about in this car. 108, tires balanced, replaced, etc. Vehicle serviced at 108. All right, owner 2 really just didn't drive the car that much, maybe 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles or so. But serviced the car. Owner 3, who I picked up the car from, owned the car since 2018, average of 2,000 miles a year. So clearly it was a hobby car. Did not drive it every day or during the winter, I would presume. Even though this service record here is in the winter. February of 19, oil filter, drive belts checked, fluids changed. All right, 120,000 miles, tires replaced. Okay, we have fresh tires on the car at 127,000 miles, so we're still good on tires. It's done in 2020, so not that old. 122 vehicles serviced. That was in May. Most of the service records here in the spring and summer. So again, 124,000 oil filter replaced and changed. Oil. So these are things that are pretty awesome. The car has a pretty extensive history of service, and like I said, it appears that the car was kept in by some enthusiasts. It looks and appears and sounds like it was garage kept from what I can tell and see. So this is the history of this 1999 Saab 9.3 Viggen. I mean, it's a phenomenal record. No accidents.